Hey everyone! I have something exciting to share. I received a box from Beadsmith today. It has beautiful beads and findings that are new to me and some really cool colors that I think will be so fun to play with. So let me show you just a little bit of what's here. I'm starting with the findings and the corresponding gem duo beads and these really cool duet colors. And they have names like plum and cream, and this one is sage and citrus. Let me show you actually up close with them opened. So here's the sage and citrus, and then this one is called carrot and spice. Isn't that cool? So they just have all kinds of really neat food names. And then I made a kind of a palette of champagne. So in fact, this color here, this one actually right here is your champagne color, but I think it looks like ice. And so I was thinking, let's have summer slushies. I'm going to make a beautiful, just patterned stitch up and then professionally finish it with the findings that are designed to work with these exact beads. So some of the findings I have here on the mat are um, some very simple bead endings, these three here, or sorry, two. These are two are bead endings. That one is actually an embellishment for the side that you could do so many cool things with. But the cool thing is they're different positions. So you've got the stitch through going this direction on this bead. And actually, let me get a bead out and show you really quick because this is really cool. But you can do positions like that, right? And then you can also use it to finish ends by connecting like that. You can embellish a side like that. So can you see how cool we can take this so many places? And some of the other ideas I had were to make a beautiful pendant using the bail that is designed to fit the ends of these gem duo beads. And how cool is this one? This one is neat. Also, we've got another really neat one that you can glue in one of the beads to make it extra special. So many places that this can go. I'm really excited about these. Let me show you some of the other ideas as well. And so here's all the super duos, and they are. I actually grabbed a few of the complimentary summer bright palette to go with the same colors that are in the gem duos. So these are the carrot and spice, and then this was the plum color. So this one is the this is mixed berry and cream. I felt like it was very complimentary with the forgive me, this is the one right here, plum and cream. So this one and this one, I felt like they were a nice complement for each other. So maybe a piece of jewelry that could be worn as a stackable could be something that somewhere I take this. And then sage and citrus, of course. This one is really cool. This is a really neat color. And so that's in both Super Duo and in the Gem Duo. So I'm like so overwhelmed by all the beauty. It's fun to play with these. This one is mint chocolate. It had me at chocolate. But yes, this is so cool. And then of course, how to professionally finish these. And that's where a lot of us, as beaders, we get a little bit stuck. Is like, how do I make my ends look as amazing as the beadwork that I've just done? So that's why I'm so excited about these findings. They're a way you can stitch in to each side, like kind of adding. This is could be for like a wide cuff. I mean, picturing just a simple stitch up of a peyote. Maybe I do a little pattern. We could do something like that. And then look at this one. This is a magnetic clasp. Let me open up these and take them out really quick. I want to show you this one. How easy is that to finish? You would just connect it right on your wrist and it would actually be so pretty. It could be the focal. And then last but not least, these have so much potential, both as the ends of a bracelet, but also ends of a necklace, earrings. And in addition, this could also be a necklace end as well. But they're very, very cool. And I'm thinking the plastic's a little reflective. So let me open it up and take these out. But gosh, that is cool. I really like that one. I can see that having a lot of potential. And then this one is so fun because you can glue the ends in. And I'm going to open one of these Super Duo tubes and show you. I have a vision for this one, actually. I was thinking my summer palette here that I built could have a little kind of an ombre. And I'm going to open these up and pour them out for you guys. I want you to be able to see some of these colors together. I love the two-sided bead. I wonder if there's a way I could use that to my patterning. Maybe get the The use reverse versus forward side. You know what I mean? Like kind of changing the look a bit by flipping their way that they are stitched in. So that is something I'm going to definitely be playing with as well. And then last but not least, when you're all done and you have your bracelet finished, um, a really professional way to put a clasp on are these really gorgeous things. Now, I discovered these. Leslie sent when I got kits from Leslie. She sent me some of these that were in those kits. Let me open this for you to see. And if you guys remember, we did a live where we did the mix it up bracelets. Look at this. This is the end of the mix it up bracelets, and you can use these on any of these endings. Just add them. They even come with the jump ring already. How handy is that? Let me see if I can make that better to see. Isn't that neat? So we could just link that and our bracelet's done. I also might use some content from I Love Beads, which you can just search I Love Beads or search on the Beadsmith website. We'll link you to it. Those are a bunch of great patterns from Leslie Pope did a bunch, and there's a bunch of other artists on there like Leslie Rogalski and some other gorgeous, just very fantastic bead weavers that have done some great patterns. So I may need to maybe do some of those with some of the ideas with the duets to kind of add a pattern to some of those existing structures. So that's something else I'm looking into. I got one more thing to show you. I know it's a lot of stuff, but I also had my heart set on trying to integrate some of these. So this is a silky bead. Isn't that pretty? It's meant to go with silky. Let me show you the info there. So this one, it says, wow, it's really cool. So silky bead substitute. So this is one where, like, say you're working with a bunch of silkies and you can stitch it in. You guys might remember I just did a necklace with some silky beads. I thought we could integrate these and see how those look with that. That could be so cool. And then because I love Southwestern jewelry, I saw these and I haven't had a lot of experience working with a chevron, but these are made for chevron beads. But what else they could be used for includes, and I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but we could find a way to integrate them with the gem duo design. They could also be used in a brick stitch design or stitched into even herringbone. So I have some playing to do, but I think these are definitely something I need to add because they're so cool. And look at these. They're really amazing. And so that's the info on those, but goodness, so cool. The back is has a little indent, which has some potential there too for design. And then of course these beautiful connector integrations that again are designed for a chevron. But I have some ideas I want to try that may make them make use of them with other beads as well. So that is all of the beautiful pieces. And stay tuned because I have about a million projects in my mind right now that I'm going to be working. All right, see you for some projects really soon.